We are outside Ghost Face Beer Lab in Mooresville, North Carolina, where today we're going to be combining three of my favorite things in the world. My daughter, helping people, and ice cold beer. Get ready, today's a special one. This is Mike Cuddy from Ghost Face Brewing. And Mike, let's talk a little bit about the concept, the idea behind Payton's Lager. How did that come about?
Well, we always believed that we wouldn't be where we were if we never gave back. We wanted to do something that was unique, that no one else was doing.
All of the proceeds go to benefit our charity, Payton's Promise.
Yeah, so we take out the cost of the cans, the labor involved, the materials, and then whatever is left over goes right to the charity.
Yeah, like I heard somebody say recently, nobody's getting a haircut
Yeah.
based upon this. I mean, it's every single thing that would ever be considered profit goes directly to Payton's
Yep.
Promise, which is just fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about the beer itself. For people who are beer aficionados, I like it just because it tastes good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So what are some details?
We try to get something that would pretty much encompass all flavors. We went with a light beer since it's more, I guess, universal appeal to it. But what we did, instead of making just a straight lager, we actually added orange blossom honey to it, so give it a little bit of some sweetness and dryness right at the end.
And we had a big premiere party a couple of weeks ago, and it played to rave reviews. Everybody here loved it.
Yeah,
so.
especially TJ.
Yeah, especially TJ, which, let's face it, that's the most important thing, right?
Oh, hi. I'm super famous celebrity TJ, and I only drink alone. And when I'm drinking alone, I always reach for an ice cold Payton's Lager. It's my new favorite beer, and it's for a great cause. Cause I like it.
So now that we have the ultimate seal of approval, can we go to the back? Because I think it's fascinating to watch technically how all this stuff is done and kind of check out the back of Ghost Face and just show everybody a little sneak preview how it's done?
Absolutely,
All
let's
right,
go.
Let's go to the back. So this is Andrew, who is the head brewer for Ghost Face. And Andrew, let's talk a little bit about what's up here, what we've seen, and how this process happened.
Sure. Basically, our job is we are getting all the fun proteins, sugars from grain,
Yep.
moving it over here and turning it into beer. So we run a mash in our mash tun here.
But it runs really slowly. Like is there a reason why everything goes so slowly as it kind of twists and turns?
It's kind of like making tea.
Okay.
You want to extract everything out of it, all the flavor, all the color, all the protein, sugars, everything that gives beer its, kind of malty, sugary.
So once it's gone through this process, let's talk about what we're seeing in here all lined up together.
Sure, yeah. After a mash and after a boil, we'll move, it's called wort at that point.
Yeah.
Move that off into a fermenter where we introduce yeast. And that's where the yeast gets to do its job. It eats all the sugar, produces alcohol and carbon dioxide.
So start to finish, how long would it take to make Payton's Lager?
Payton's Lager is 3 weeks to a month for fermentation, and then it'll lager. So it'll condition at a cold temperature where you get that nice, crisp, clean taste.
Yeah. So they call him the head brewer, but this man's an artist.
I try.
Here's one of the things I find most interesting about this process is that you're constantly tweaking and altering the menu a little bit or the ingredients a little bit just to make sure that you get the right taste you're looking for. Like Payton's Lager, how many incarnations have there been?
Probably 4 or 5, tweaking little things here and there. When it started its life out, it was actually a wheated lager. And we kind of went through different renditions and came up with this. It's nice and clean. It's beautiful. It's easy to drink. I mean, I'm sure you've had a few.
I've had a few. Yeah, I've had a few, and everybody seems to love it so far who've also had it. So it's great. Thank you.
So, yeah.
So needless to say, we've had some fun today, but this is really special to me. It's very important. Payton's Promise is a very important organization, and 100% of the profits go to benefit Payton's Promise, so we can help other people who may be in need throughout the year. So here's the key thing to know. You can get this beer. If you're in the state of North Carolina, you can get it right now today. You can order through ghostfacebrewing.com. You can also go to paytonspromise.org and we'll link you right through to get all the details for that. Also, coming soon to South Carolina and every other state. We'll keep you posted on the Ace and TJ show. But Payton's Lager, all to benefit Payton's Promise. We hope you check it out. It's a great beer for a great cause. We'll see you next time on Ace at Large.